Now this window was meant to be a fairly easy job. Oh yep, had a new window put in, mate. Just need some rendering around the sides of it, and, you know, to kind of fill it in. It's a little bit uneven, quite a bit of patching to do, but yeah, I was sent a video of what it looked like sort of from a distance, and I could see there was a fair bit of work to be done. What I didn't appreciate was that the windows are in level, but the actual brick wall tilts forward something. So what's happened then is basically the only way, like this area here, sticking out proud, and of course it needs to be flush. So I've had to hack that lot off, and then across the top where the windows sit back, the one on the right is back at a fair old distance, the plaster at the top. On the left hand side the same. In the middle, very proud, and even if you took it off, where the wall's so far forward, you'd never get it flush. So I suggested to the customer we made a lip basically to match how far the middle one sticks out, and then do the same to the left hand side and the right hand side, build those out to match the lip on the one at the top in the middle, so they all had a lip across the top as a feature that would slightly stick over the front of the architrave, but on the sides the architrave will be flush. So that's what's been done here. Across here you can see I've just put a bottom of plasterboard on the just above that window. I've stuck it with adhesive the sides on after I'd given them a coat of PVA. I've screwed this in here, and then I've managed to put another piece of board on top of that, stick a bead to that board, and make sure that that edge comes right out. There, in this part, I've had to stick that on with an adhesive to bring it out to the right level, again with a bead on the bottom to match this one in the centre, which you can see now bonded out with that small lip at the bottom. And then this one as well is set back too far, so to make it match these two, I've had to also stick a board on there and bond it out so it had that lip underneath. There's no architrave on the top of this one. And this side brickwork was quite a mess, so I stuck the old feather edge up the side, did that angle freehand because I knew afterwards I'd be putting a skin bead on that, and then proceeded to skim the whole thing in. Here you can see, oh, prior to that, these bits that are boarded in between the two windows, I needed to get those flush with the sides that haven't got the architrave on yet, and you can see from this bit of video that they're slightly set back. So what I've had to do is bond these out to make them flush with the edges of the window. You can see that they're about 1/4 of an inch back, well, not even that. So I've bonded those out. Obviously they've got all the bead, all the tape on these joints as well, though there's no tape on them in this particular shot of the video. So that's it bonded out, including those bits in between the two windows. And then finally coming around to finishing up with a skim. But you can see this what was going to be a fairly easy job and should have taken me about half a day. I ended up having to pop back in the morning to put the set on because I just couldn't get. There was so much fiddling about, I couldn't do anything else with it. But there you have it. Even an awkward old window like that is all doable with a bit of messing about and a bit of ingenuity, I suppose, regarding making the top into a feature. And yeah, the edges look a bit mucky on some of it because there's plastic around the window, but other than that, we're good.